like about homework.
Yeah. How has your maths been? Have you done last week I set some percentage increase and decrease, um, and finding the original amount and GST. Did you see
Mm,
those tasks?
yeah, but actually I haven't finished my homework yet.
Okay. Um, is it okay how much I'm setting? Is it am I setting too much?
Like some questions is like a little bit difficult, but like almost it's okay.
Okay. Well, let me ask you, do you have anything there that you found difficult that we can talk about now?
Ah, mm, yeah, maybe it's okay.
Should we just go through them one by one, um, and look at the different tasks we've set, and we can have a talk about your understanding of them. So, what was the first one? Have you got it there?
What is first one?
The first task from last week. I think it was
Uh,
on percentage decrease and percentage increase. Have you had a look at
ah,
some of that?
okay.
So, like if I was to ask you um, to increase $20 by 15%, you'd know how to do it, or to decrease it by 15%.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put some questions up and I'll get you to have a go at them. Um, I'll share my screen and then we can just go through some of these questions one by one.
Yeah.
Right. So we've got. Okay. So let me share the screen and I'll type up some questions, and as I type them up, you can start having a go at them. Can you see that?
No.
It doesn't share it for your computer?
Yes.
So can you not see? Okay, let me see. Okay. Oh, there, how
Okay.
about that? Okay, sorry, I just didn't click the right button. Okay, so percentage increase and decrease. So let's go increase $40 by 15%. So you can start doing these as I type them up, and we'll just see how you go. Tell me when you've done those two.
Okay.
This is also being recorded for Leika because she can't make it today.
Okay.
So, hello Leika, you're probably listening to the recording later on. I hope this helps you as well. But obviously you can't ask questions, but I hope the questions address any difficulties you may have too, Leika. Okay. Yeah, just let me know when those are done.
Okay, I finished question one and two.
Okay, can you talk me through the answers?
The question one is $46.
$46. How did you get that? What did you do?
Like first I add 15% plus add 100.
Okay, so $40 is 100%. So we're saying we want 115%. So good start. Then what?
And then I 40 40 multiply なんだっけあの1.15 1.15.
Good, 1.15. So Leika, just in case you don't know, 1.15 is the 115% converted into a decimal. Okay, that's good. And the answer was $46. Okay, well done. What about for a decrease? What do we do this time?
First I 100 subtraction.
100 minus, subtract, yeah.
Yes, minus 27 equals 73.
Okay, so in other words, we're saying if we decrease something by 20%, 27%, that means we want to find 73% of the original amount. So 100 minus 27, that's good. Okay, and then what's our next step?
And this was 445 multiply into 0.73.
Excellent. And the answer to that?
324.85.
Okay, good. Good. Okay, so the skills here is just recognizing that when you're increasing a number by a percentage, you're going to multiply it by 100% plus whatever that percentage is, which is going to be as a decimal 1 point whatever, 1 point something. So it'll be more than 1. If you're decreasing by a percentage, you're going to be minusing that off 100, and that'll be multiplying the number by a decimal which is less than 1. It'll be 0 point something, and it will give you a number smaller than the original number. Okay, now what about a question like this? What is the percentage increase from 137 to 280? So we know what it originally was, and we know what the new number is. How do you find the percentage difference between the two? Do you want to take a moment to try these ones, Satomi?
Okay.
Okay, so Leika, you can also be trying these when you're watching this.
どうやんだこれ。
Let me know if you're stuck at any point, Satomi.
A little bit difficult.
This is a difficult question.
Mhm.
Would you like me to explain it to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we're looking at a percentage increase, we have an original amount. What's our original amount in the first question? Question 3.
Original amount. Like 137.
Yes, that's the original amount, and the new amount is 280. So to find out the percentage increase, we first need to find out what proportion the new amount is of the original amount. So how do we find out the proportion the new amount is of the original amount? We need to divide the new amount by the original amount. So 280 divided by 137.
Mhm.
And what does that equal? Let's pull my calculator up. So 280 divided by 137. And the answer is 2.04. So that means the new amount is just over 2 times bigger than the original amount. Okay, we need to convert this decimal into a percentage. What is that as a percentage? Right now the proportion is shown as a decimal. We need to convert into a percentage. What do we have to do?
Like multiply 100.
Good. And so what percentage was that going to be?
204%.
Good, 204%. Okay, so we know the proportion that the new number is of the original is 204% of the original. So what is the percentage increase? The way we find that is we say 204 minus 100. And what does that equal?
104.
Good. So the answer to the question is that we have a 104% increase. So I'm just going to make this red. That's the answer with the working. So we have a 104% increase. That's the answer. If I said increase 137 by 104%, then I would get the answer of 280. Should we just quickly try that? This is like going to the previous question. How do we increase something by 104%? What do we have to do? Just like what you've done above. If we just check that we've done the right thing, let's say this is our answer, 104. If I was to say increase 137 by 104%, how would I get to the answer? I would expect 280 to be the answer, but how would I get there? This is what you've done already.
No, not yet.
So you know how to do this, Satomi?
Yeah, maybe I'm trying.
So I'm just going to write this up. So what's our first step, Satomi?
First,
What's the first step to this question here? To check if we are right, let's increase 137 by 104% to see if we get 280. What should we do to increase 137 by 104%?
And maybe I first 104 divide decrease なんだっけdivide
Okay, look what you did in the first question, Satomi. This is asking the same skill here as the first question. So in the first question, when we said increase $40 by 15%, the first thing you did was 100 plus 15 to get 115%. and then we did $40 times 1.15 to get 46. So for this one, if we're saying increase 137 by 104%, what do we have to do? What do we have to do first?
そうか。100 and 104
100
4
plus 104?
and yeah,
Good. And that equals?
204.
Okay. Now what's the next step?
137 multiply 2.04.
Good. Now that should give us the answer of 280. But mind you, we rounded it. So be wary that it won't be the exact answer of 280. It'll be close, but that's because we rounded it.
The answer is 279.48.
Good. Okay, that shows us we're right. You understand that the difference is because we rounded it?
Yeah.
Okay. I could just quickly maybe note that 2.04 is 2 decimal places. You see that 2 dp I put in there just to show we've rounded it. Okay. Okay, now you can probably do question 4. What do you think we're going to do this time? This time we're saying, what is the percentage decrease from 690 to 560? What's the first step?
First, 619 divide 560.
Okay.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
right.
good. Oh, hang on.
Maybe they switch.
Sorry. Yes, that's right. Switch.
Yeah.
Okay. So the reason is we want to find what the proportion that we want to find the proportion that the new amount is of the original amount. So we need to divide by the original amount to see what the proportion the new amount is.
Yeah.
And if the new amount is larger than the original amount, the answer will be more than 1. If the new amount is smaller than the original amount, we're dividing by a bigger number, that means the answer will be 0 point something. So if we're saying percentage decrease, we're going to get 0 point something because the new amount is smaller than the original amount. Okay, so 560 divided by 690. And what does that give us? What's the answer to that?
0.812.
Okay. Shall we do 3 decimal places? A little bit more accuracy. Let's do 3 dp. Okay. What's that as a percentage?
81.2%.
Good. What's our next step now, Satomi? What we've now found, that 560 is 81.2% of 690. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So we know the proportion is 560, what proportion it is of 690, and that's 81.2%. But now the question is, what is the percentage decrease? So if 690 is 100%, how much have we decreased to get to something that is 81.2%? How do we find that? So let me just make a note of something I said. So 690 is the original amount. So 100%. 560 is the new amount, and it's 81.2% of 690. So you understand those 2 points?
Yeah.
Okay. So the next question is, what is the percentage decrease from 100 to 81.2? What do we have to do?
The 100 degrees
Minus?
minus 81.2.
Good. What's the answer to that? 18.8. Good. So 18.8. So the final answer will be
18.8%.
And I'll just put decrease in there. So it's an 18.8% decrease. The previous question 3, it was a 104% increase. Okay. How's that, Satomi? Making sense?
Yeah.
Any questions?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. All right. So I think we need a little bit more practice with this. So I've got a word question here.
Yeah.
Give this word question a go. Leika, you too. Give this word question a go. Use the working I've got on the other page. On the previous examples, and try and figure out. See if you can find out this worker's pay rise. What percentage pay rise did he get if he went from $47,000 to $54,000? Calculate the percentage change in his income. So I'll give you a couple of minutes to work that out. you okay, Satomi?
Mm,
You're not sure?
yeah.
What's what are you stuck on? What are you not sure about?
First, えっと、54,000
Mm-hmm.
degrees for, for 47,000
Say that again. 54,000. Then what did you say next?
divide.
Divided by. Good. Why did you do that? That's right, but I want you to explain why.
ね because we have to know how how amount how amount increase.
Yep.
Yeah. So the answer is the 1,148.94.
Hang on. Can you say that one again?
えっと、one, thousand, 148 point.
Okay, you might have done something wrong on the calculator. Can you try that again? 54,000 divided by 47,000. So this is finding what proportion 54,000 is of 47,000. We know it's bigger, so it's going to be something more than 1. But we're going to find out what the decimal proportion it is by dividing. So what did you get, Satomi? I
Okay.
think you just might have put
One point
good.
45.
1 point,
Actually,
sorry?
15.
Okay, 1.15.
One
Okay,
five.
that's to 2 decimal places. Good. That's the first step. Well done. Now what do? We want to find the percentage change.
そthe like 1.15 multiply 100 equals 115.
Good. So let me just make a note here. So 54,000 is 115% of 47,000. So what's the percentage increase? Or percentage change, I'll say? What's the percentage change? One more step.
The 115 minus 100.
Good. And that is?
15
Okay, so the answer?
in 50%.
Increase or decrease?
Increase.
Great. That means he had a 15% increase to his pay rise. sorry, to his income. He had a 15% pay rise. Oh, income. Okay, good. We've probably run out of time to do something else, haven't we, Satomi? You need to do something at 3, don't you?
Yeah,
Do you have time? I know we were 5 minutes late. Do you want to make up the 5 minutes now, or do you have something you need to go to?
I need to go out.
So you need to go at 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't do the time now. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that 5-minute lateness. We've got 2 minutes still. Is there anything you're not understanding about this?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
It's okay?
Mhm.
All right.
Can you send me this page?
Okay, sure. Do you want to give me your email to send it to?
You have
I have it.
gym.
I beg your pardon?
Do you have gym?
Gmail?
Yeah, Gmail.
Yep, I can send it to your Gmail.
Yeah, maybe you type me my name. You can find it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'll send this through to you. But by the way, if you went on, I think there's probably better notes on Education Perfect, going through percentage increase and decrease. So look through that, do the questions on that as well, and try and finish that. But I will send you this page. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Satomi. Maybe I'll set some more work this week. But I hope that you will finish last week's work as well. But if you have any struggles, write down anything you're not understanding, and we can talk about it together. So we can go to the particular points that need explaining a bit more and work through a few problems together. So just make sure you're ready with anything you don't understand, and then next time we can fix it. So I'm going to give you some more assignments this week as well. And then if there's anything from the previous week, we didn't talk about finding the original amount, and we didn't talk about GST, which is pretty much just an add-on. It's not new skills, but we probably do need to talk about finding the original amount, and then anything from this next week that I add on. So be ready next week for anything that you would like me to cover and for us to go to. Okay, Satomi?
Okay.
All right. Okay. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. How do I save?